Hey folks, it's Dawn from Quillia Minis, and I'm here with a very quick tutorial on how to make a bow maker so you can make bows like these. So the first thing you want to do is get a piece of plastic. This happens to be styrene. I like styrene because you can very easily shape it, break it, and using cement you can put it back together. After you do that, use a circle template to draw a circle. In this case I used a 15 centimeter circle, and I evenly spaced 5 dots around in order to start drilling holes. Now in this case I'm using these tiny little drills from Harbor Freight. This goes through the styrene pretty easily. Usually I have a little drill holder I put these in, but once you drill all of these holes, then you can put these in. These are, in fact, earring posts. Now, I like using earring posts as opposed to nails for two reasons. First, they have soft ends so they won't poke you. And secondly, the ends of these are a little bit bigger. So nail ends typically aren't as wide as this, so they don't hold as well. Once you've done your pilot holes, you can fill each of those holes. Now this next step you don't have to do. I like to do on some of my bow makers, and that is to put a little bit of a shim on the sides. And then once you do that, then you can put the backing on. So doing that will give you a bow maker that looks something like this. Now you can make these different diameters to get different size bows. So you can see the little bows up here that are in different diameters. Of course, you have lots of different options. Once you've done that, then making a bow is actually pretty easy. Once you've placed the ribbon in here, I tend to use a little bit of a tacky dot just to get that started. And then I start wrapping around, and you skip every other one of these. So you just start wrapping, flipping, and turning. And every time you do this, you want to make sure that the ribbon underneath lays flat in the middle. Now, the way that I have a tendency to do this is to wrap all of these in place and then do the gluing at the last minute. Some people use glue all along, some people use glue dots all along, and I recommend going around each of these twice. Now, I'm not checking to make sure that this is flat every time because I'm just giving you a quick demonstration of this. But once you've gone ahead and done that, what I like to do is then take a clip and clip this down so that you can then put some glue on the inside of this. So we'll clip this in, and then you'll go in and glue every single layer. And then once you've done that, you can flip the top to get the loop at the very top of the bow. So I hope that gives you some ideas as to how to make a bow maker and how you can actually make the bows once you're done. Once you pull it off of here, you'll have to rotate the double rows just a little bit so that you don't have them all stacked up on one another. I hope you enjoy this video. Have fun and keep making minis.